Ahoy hoy, a reflection on today's readings. In it we have Jesus is talking about what the kingdom of heaven is like. And something I find really beautiful about it is, we sow the good seeds, and that's so important that we are able to feed ourselves with goodness and with things that will bring us healthy ways of living and being and moving us forward in life. But even though we sow these good seeds, there are also weeds because life. There's struggles and there's beauty and goodness. But something I find really beautiful and profound in that first reading is God doesn't say, "And how dare you have weeds within you, and you better figure out how to get rid of them, you scum." No, Jesus says, God says to let them grow, and it is not. It is not us who removes the weeds in the end. It's God. And so I think sometimes we can put all of this pressure on us, like I've got to get better and I've got to be good and I've got to be able to do all of these things perfect, which isn't even a thing. I mean, perfection is just, I've heard it said, like a Pinterest board mocking you from a distance, and you can never get there. But it is actually a spirituality of imperfection, the imperfections are the things that even allow us to be able to grow and to be able to enter humility. And so perfection in itself is such a defeating way of thinking, because you could never get there. It's not even a thing, man. And so in this reading, we see Jesus telling us that sow the good seed. Know that even the smallest mustard seed of hope and light, which is within us, grows into, actually I think it's kind of funny, that's like the greatest shrub. And I'm like, oh, that's fun. And then it says grow into a tree. But this that the kingdom of heaven is all around us, and that it is God. If we can allow God to do the healing within us, if we can follow that peace, be still, and know and trust that God and love is working within our hearts, and that we don't have to have all of this pressure to be wound up to have to do all of the things and control all the things and just but to be able to peace, be still, as Jesus says, and to trust that it is God that does the healing within us, that we are willing, that we sow the good seeds, that we are patient with all parts of our beings, and that we know that God is alive and working within us. So those were my thoughts on today's readings. May you, beloved, allow yourself to be still and know that there is going to be struggles and beauty beyond measure all at the exact same time. And may you trust that with our willingness, God does healing deep within our souls to be able to use the weeds in our lives to help us grow, and that even the smallest mustard seed of faith and light can grow into a tree, where the only thing that is asked for people to do, or for the birds to do in the story, is to just make nests, to sit in the shade and the glorious beauty of the tree of God, of life. Grace and peace, friends.